learninginpython.com. I'm back with another video. Here, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to print the pattern of letter V. In the previous videos, I told you how to print the patterns up to letter U. I will link all that videos playlist in the description. I will also pin it in the comments, and you can also find that in the I button in the right corner of this video. So make sure you click that I button for all the previous patterns. So now let's look into pattern B. So this is the pattern B I'm going to print. So if you see here, I will print only up to half. Let me give the numbers, you can understand. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it should be 8. There should be one more here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can also add one more here. So this would be 8. So this is, so if you see, I have only printed up to half. So I'll tell why. Also I'll tell you why I have printed, so that you can understand the logic. So here, if you see, these are rows. I'll just loop the rows, and these are columns. I'll just loop that. So for now, let us assume the size equal to 9. Because it's 0 to 8, size equal to 9. While I go into my PyCharm IDE, I will prompt the size from the user. Like I will take the size 9, maybe I'll double it. I'll take the actual size and I will double it, maybe probably, so that we can see a better V. So here actually the size is 9, but in the program, if I do for the same, I might take the size as some 4 or 5. I will take 4 size and I will double it, so that I will print only half, as I am printing only half. So here in this case the size is 9. So let's see, there are 2 loops, 2 for loops, one for rows and one for columns. For R in range of S is size here. For C in range of S, so both rows and columns will be looping the same size. You can see 8 and 8, that means 9. So now, as I said, we have some different conditions here. If you see, this is 0, this is 0, we are printing star. This is 1 and this is 1, we are printing star. This is 2 and this is also 2. In that case, we are printing star. That means when the row and column are equal, in that case, we are printing star. And that 2 only up till half. 4 and 4 you are printing, and not continuing up till 5 and 5. Because if I print that star here, it won't become B, it will extend and it will become something else. So what I'll do is, I'll print only up till half. So now you understand why I'm printing up till half. So if I continue this, and if I print some more stars here, up till here, 8 and 8, it will become full complete line. So as we don't want that, I'm only printing up till half and removing all this here. So that's why up till half. So that is one condition. Like I will write the condition here, like if row equal to column and it should be half. That means row less than S by 2. That means I'm doing the half. S is size here. So this will be one condition for printing this slanting line. And if you see the condition for this slanting line, you see this is 0 plus 8, 8, 1 plus 7, 8, 2 plus 7, 8, 3 plus 5, that is 8. You can see this is 3 and this is 5. 3 plus 5, 8, 2 plus 6, 8, 1 plus 7, 8. And that also I'm printing up till half. So that would be another condition. So this is one condition. Or and I write another condition here. Row plus column equal to S minus 1, and here also same, row should be less than equal to S by 2. So this is another condition. So here are the two conditions. This is first condition for printing one row and another condition for printing another row. So these are the two conditions. In these two cases, we'll print stars. Here I am also giving n as empty or space. As you know, by default print takes /n, that means new line as n parameter if you don't specify anything. So I am explicitly specifying space or n so that it won't go to the next line and will be in the same line. So that is for printing stars, and in else condition I can directly print spaces. So in all these cases it will print spaces. So after printing the first one, I need to go to the next line anyhow, so I'll print this empty print. So after printing all this, I have to go to the next line. After this, I go to next line. So for that, this empty print, you can see after this first one iteration, I'll go to the next line. So these are the conditions where we can print V. This basically two conditions for slanting lines, and another condition is will print up to half. So I included the condition in both the cases. R equal to C is for one slanting line, R plus V equal to size is another slanting line, and for both conditions I need to make sure that is less than s by 2. That means to only print the upper half and not the lower half. So this is the explanation, guys. So now I go to my PyCharm IDE, execute the same program, see the output. I am in my PyCharm IDE. So let me print out the pattern of letter V, which I just explained in the whiteboard. So as usual, initially I will take the size equal to input. I will enter the size from the user. I'll ask the size from the user. Enter any size. And I also need to cast this to integer. So I have cast this to integer. Now I'll do a small check. Like if size is less than 8, I'll prompt the user to enter a size which is greater than 8. Enter a size minimum of 8. Else I'll print the pattern here. Print pattern. I'll take this size as the input, and I'll do a small check here. As I said, I'll just multiply the size by 2, because as I said in the condition, we'll only print up to half. To adjust our logic, whatever the size that is taken, I will multiply by 2, so that we'll only print half, and then it ultimately prints the size as what is given here. So suppose if I take size of 8 and I will do 8 into 2 16, and I will only print up to half, so that finally it's again 8. So just a small minor adjustment as I said earlier. So here I will copy this print pattern. I'll say the size as n. Here we'll have two conditions, two loops, one for rows and one for columns. For row in range of n, for column in range of n. So two loops for rows and columns. Now I need to write the conditions. If the conditions are met, I'll print stars, print star, and as n I'll give an space or empty. As earlier, print by default takes and as a new line. To make it in the same line, I need to give either and a space or empty. So in else, I'll print spaces. Here also same, I'll give and as empty or space, whatever you want. And again, after the first for here, I'll just print an empty print, so that it will go to the next line. After printing this complete line, it should go to the next line. For that, this empty print. So now let us write the conditions here. The first condition would be, as I said, row plus column equal to n minus 1, and row should be less than n by 2. So that would be the half. This is one condition. Or another condition would be row equal to column, and row should be less than n by 2. This is the second condition. So these are the two conditions which we discussed. So now let me do a test run on this. I'll just run pattern V, and any size I'll do size of 9. You see, we are able to see this pattern. 8, you can see this is the pattern we are going to print. You see, it's coming up to here, but as we printed only up to half, so we are able to see this pattern of letter V. So this way we can print the pattern of letter V. You can also do like +1 here, size into 2 +1, like if I give so that it will take the odd number. So whatever, now if we do into 2, whatever it takes, it's taking as even number. So now if I give 8, you can see this curve, this ending, this finishing which we are missing earlier, because if I take 8, it is doing 16. Even if I take 9 into 2, it's taking as 18, and every time it's an even number, it doesn't meet correctly. So if I do +1, we can also see this curve properly for any given letter. You can see for even numbers and for odd numbers, we are able to see this curve. So that's how you can print the pattern of letter V. Hello everyone. Hope you liked the video. If you like it, please consider subscribing to my channel programminginpython.com. And I'm going to continue this series, letter series, up to letter Z. So stay tuned for those complete letter patterns. And also I'll be sharing the code of this complete tutorial on the GitHub, and I will share the link in the description. And also I'll post the blog post. I'll also make a blog post on this, and I will also post that link also in the description. So make sure you look at the description. Along with these links, I'll provide some useful links to some courses and some discounts. So make sure you look at the description. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for more videos from programminginpython.com. See you in the next video. Bye bye.